wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Who's coming with me besides Flipper? Here.
Hashtag Grr Mondays.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah!
It's the Al Travis Show. We've got him. Lucky to have me is the Minnesota sports lifer, Paulie. And he lives and breathes it, literally. And you were at, we'll start with the Gophers. You were at the Gopher homecoming game, correct, against Purdue?
Indeed, yeah.
Now, it was a win. You got to like that. But it was kind of sloppy, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I went there with my son. We didn't think the Gophers deserved to win. We just did not have much going on for 3 quarters. And Purdue had the energy, and they were, they would make a play, stop us on 3rd down, and taunt the fans and finger waving and stuff. But the Gophers hung around and eventually got to tie it up. And then Coy Parrish, kind of saved the day at the end with a pick 6. It was fun. Homecoming had the place, I don't think it was sold out, but boy, it was close. And it did stripe the bank. So you had the maroon and gold, throughout the stadium.
Yeah.
It looked really, really cool. And it was a beautiful night to be down on campus. It was great.
So the score 27-20, like say last minute interception, pick 6. But this is how bad it was. It's a win. A win's win to win. 4 turnovers for Purdue in a game. You should probably lose that by a ton. But what I didn't know, because I wasn't paying that much attention, the Gophers were outrushed 253-30.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah, we could not run the ball at all. And they had to change things up. They did some more short passes, and then they finally got the tight ends involved late. And but Drake Lindsay ran for a 4th and 2, had to have it toward the end of that last the game tying drive. And it was nip and tuck. It was good game. We had to stick around.
Yeah.
We weren't. It wasn't a foregone conclusion. If they're going to go down by 14, we might have left early. But a great day overall. Really fun.
What does this do for you though? With 25 Nebraska now, we have the Cornhuskers coming in. They're a ranked team. I don't want to say it's a must win, but if we're really going to be a team that we think we're up there, you got to beat a ranked team. They're ranked 25th, about as good as you're going to get in the rankings. Don't we almost have to win this ball game?
Oh yeah, if you want to get in the conversation at all, I think so. And and this is the stretch where you're going to lose to Ohio State in all likelihood, which they did. This is the stretch where they got to make some noise, right? It's got to beat Purdue. They did that. They got Nebraska tonight. Michigan State's coming up, I believe. These are the teams that you're kind of in that middle of the pack with these guys. You gotta beat these teams that you're on par with, especially the home game. So, and Nebraska travels well. The Big Red's going to show up. Their work's cut out for them, and their new coach here has got a lot of good things going on in Nebraska. So, hand them a loss, and we've done well against them in recent years. So, you
mentioned in your thing there that you just said the game's tonight. You just went on. You mentioned like Friday. What are you talking? Meaning tomorrow night. They are playing this evening. What's up with Friday night college football in Minnesota?
Well, it's not Minnesota. It's nationally. They're giving some games, putting some games on to Friday night. In the past, the college always left Fridays to the high schools and let high schools have Friday night lights. Everybody's town's got a high school team. But that's an entire evening where people are off, and that's these are viewers at home who aren't watching football. It's money to be had. So eventually, of course, they start putting some games on Friday nights, and I think it's too bad. It's just sort of another piece of the greed, going on in sports and media. It's too bad.
Now we have games in, England and Germany. We got Monday night football games. Now it's not just Monday night, but 2 Monday night games. Now we got Thursday, you got Friday for college. It's taken over, and it's too much, quite frankly.
Oh, I agree. I like football. I don't need to see it every night. I think part of the fun of it is the anticipation.
Yes,
absolutely, absolutely. But
all right. So you're picking a win for the Gophers or not? I didn't catch it.
Oh, let's be positive. Yes, let's pick a win. Let's go 24-23, close one.
All right, let's throw this out. The Twins are talking about Nick Punto, possibly the next Twins a manager. Nothing against him. The guy played here 5-6 years. He was a little hustler, played everywhere. But I think I read he had 1 year. He's been coaching 1 year in AAA ball or some craziness. This is just a way of getting a cheap guy in here, and he's got a Minnesota tie. Minnesotans will love that.
You hit the nail on the head. It's absolutely. This is like, who can we get that's a name that people would recognize that's going to do it for cheap? Because they won't be able to get an experienced manager. They're not going to pay for that. So they've got guys who might have played here or might have coached here. Come on back. We'll give you your first managerial job. I mean, it's such a circus. It's just you can't take it seriously. And for Twins fans, it's hurtful. It really hurts.
Well, it's this. I've been saying, okay, you got this team. You did what you did. You're going to keep the team now. You have to do something between, the series here and the start of the new year to pull me in. Nick Punto is not pulling me in.
No, it's not. Yeah, you're right. But they don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
Maybe what they could do is make up some more ugly uniforms that they can try to sell me as well. That'll work. All right. I'm sorry. I go back to the same. I got your thoughts on the series. Let's talk the World Series or the League Championships. Mariners take off 2 right away in Toronto. You're like, hey, this is it. And then those darn Canadians come right back with 2 very big wins, and it's tied up 2 games apiece.
Darn Canadians? Why do you?
I can't root for the Canadians. They're not Americans.
Oh my God!
I root for Americans first, Paul. It's who I am. It's in my guts.
Do you know the roster of Toronto Blue Jays? Do you know that there are probably not very many Canadians on the Toronto Blue Jays? Do you know that?
Hey, you can defect to any country you want and play your sport. If you're American, you play American teams. They made bad calls, Paul.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do with this. They put a team in Montreal years ago. They put a team.
I wasn't for that. Either one. I don't like it. I never would have voted for it. This is an American sport. It is the American sport. You know why it's not the Americans' number 1 sport anymore? Because we watered it down. Bring the Canadians in. Bring these guys in.
Americans on the roster anymore. They're all from other countries. Lots of Venezuelans. Lots of people from Dominican Republic.
Playing for America.
They're not playing for America. This ain't the Olympics. Oh my gosh! The wrapping of Al in the flag is just I'm getting a little. There's something in my throat. It's I don't know.
God, I'm going to start singing "God Bless America" right now if you don't tell me what you think of these Blue Jays and Mariners.
Let's talk about that. They played "God Bless America" on Sundays in Major League Baseball.
Yes, they do.
You don't need to stand for God Bless America. You only stand for the national anthem. You don't need to stand for God Bless America.
You don't have to, but I'd like to, because you know why? Because God blessed America, and I'm behind that 100%.
I don't think God did. Why would God bless America and not any other country? And not Canada?
I didn't say not any other countries, but he blessed us, and that's all that matters. He can bless all he wants.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I've seen the news.
So you're rooting for the Blue Jays. That's what you're telling me. All this is because I made a Canadian joke. You want the Blue Jays to win. That's where we're at. This is you.
I didn't until now. Now I do. Yeah.
Mariners wrote.
Give me those letters and numbers that have the stripe down the middle. Give me that. That maple leaf on the hat. Let's go.
Oh my God! All right. So you think they're going to win it? I guess that's our point. They're going back to Seattle, everybody's winning.
This series is a Jekyll and Hyde. I mean, Seattle went into Toronto and just manhandled them, but they go home and they lay 2 eggs. So I don't know what's going to happen now. They go back to Toronto and it's going to go at least 6. I don't know. It's going to be fun. That's why it's riveting to me. And I'm on the other side of the fence. I'm really disappointed in the Brewers that they couldn't win at least 1 at home, and now they're down 3-0. And no, not the Dodgers, please, not LA. But,
well, see, this is what sets up the real big problem before we go to break. So yeah, it looks like Dodgers are in, right? You see anything in the Brewers that say they can win 4 in a row?
Well, they had the best record, I think, in the National League during the year, so they can do it. They, if they lost 3 in a row, they certainly can win 3 in a row. But
they've had no bats. They haven't hit a ball in forever. They hit 3 in a game.
Yeah, Dodgers pitching has been lights out, but. Then manufacture some stuff. Get small ball, get bunting, make them throw it around a little bit. But 3-0 is hard. That's really hard.
This is what's really hard, and we'll get to talk about it next week, I'm sure. Looking at the date, it'll be starting next week, the World Series. If it works that way, LA and Toronto, I think it's going to kill Major League Baseball. You can't root for the evil neighbor LA Dodgers. You hate them. Everybody hates them except LA. So that's not good. You can't root for them, and you can't root for the Canadians. Who's going to watch this thing?
Well, you're just speaking for Al at this point because only you can't root for the Canadians. Oh,
who else can I talk to but for me? I'm out. Canadians in. I'm out of there.
Wow. The provincial is just so sad. It's just so sad. It's a global game, Al. Heads up.
It's America's game. It's America's game. We invented
the jersey
it.
they're wearing on the outside. You're only pulling for jerseys. You don't care about the players. You don't know where the countries are from.
I pull for most jerseys. You are correct. Not the crap Minnesota's been trying to sell me lately with the weird blue water river cover. No, not all jerseys. Just the cool classic ones.
Well, I know you love Rudy Gobert. He's from France.
Don't bring Rudy up on this show till the season starts. We'll play plenty of Rudy Gooby Gobert. We'll talk after this. We have more coming up. We'll talk some Vikings next.
You need a friend at the Capitol who knows how to get things done.
And you're in luck because that's exactly who we are, your friends at the Capitol, and we deliver results.
At Momentum Advocacy, we bring decades of experience in lobbying, public affairs, and crisis communications.
From local nonprofits to national corporations, we help you move policy, manage your media, and make your voice heard.
We're not just seasoned pros, we're essential partners.
Momentum Advocacy, your friends at the Capitol. Learn more at momentum-advocacy.com.
Tired of one-sided media and divisive noise drowning out your conservative values? Take back the conversation with Braver Angels. Join a grassroots movement to restore civility and find common ground without compromising your principles. As a conservative, your voice matters. Share your perspective on issues like immigration and public health in Red Blue workshops and help rebuild trust in our great nation. Be a leader in depolarizing America. Sign up for free at mn.braverangels.org. Braver Angels, where conservatives, liberals, and independents unite for a stronger republic.
Easily offended? The Al Travis Show is not for you. The Al Travis Show. All sides are welcome.
You know, I'm thinking about this whole thing with Canada, and it almost sounds practically racist to say I don't like Canadians in my American baseball. But then I thought about it. No, it's not, because it's all of them. You tell the NFL right now, you put a team in London, the London Losers, I'm not rooting for them, and I get it. If they want to put in the Germany bratwurst guys, I'm against it. I don't like it. It doesn't matter what country. If it's not America, go away. So I'm even on it.
It's the size of your blinders just keeps growing and growing. It's just amazing. Why do you think? Thank you to our faithful listeners out there to tell us about this and remind me about this. Why do you think they call it the World Series? It's the World Series. Why wouldn't we welcome a team from Canada in the World Series? They've already got 2 championships. The same.
I'm sorry. Do we not always also call it the American sport, baseball?
No.
Apple pie, Chevrolet. I read it somewhere. Yeah, this is America's game. America's game. You know where we invented it? Some guy didn't even have gloves on and this feathery baseball thing, and they decided to hit a ball with a stick. And they said, hey, how about if I hit the ball with a stick? I'm going to run over there, and if I get there before you can get the ball there, I'm on first base. They invented it right here in America. You can see the wholesomeness of it. It was in an old cornfield.
And so why can't we share that? Why can't we share that with other people in other countries? It's a great game. Is it a great game?
Yeah, it's a great game.
It's a great game. So
they can watch it anywhere they want. Just turn on the TV and watch it. I don't have to get up at 8:30 in the morning and watch my football team because you got to play for it at 6 o'clock in London. No,
I don't want to watch it. I want to play it. Why don't we let people play it? They can play it in Canada. They play it in Canada. Justin Morneau played it.
Then they get good at it and they come to America and make millions of dollars. I'm all for it.
Wow.
We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
I just think Paul is like, what am I going to talk about today with Al? I bet you this wasn't on your bingo card.
No, it wasn't. Actually, I was hoping it wasn't, but here we are.
Minnesota Vikings, the Eagles, a couple of deals. It looks like Grenard, Van Ginkel, and Cashman may be out. Cashman could be in. We're kind of mucking around there. You're going up against the Super Bowl champs, and I tell you, Paul, you're taking your 3 Pro Bowl kind of defensive people out. What are your thoughts? Do we have a chance with the Eagles? And let me throw one for you. We're 21st right now. We're 21st on the run and 23rd overall on tackling. I don't know how they measure that. And then you take those 3 guys out. This defense is not at its prime right now.
A couple things on that. Okay. I think it could be a good time to play the Eagles because they're reeling. They lost 2 in a row. Yeah. They didn't expect that. However, I think they're going to come in so angry. And they're a really good team. Vikings will lose by 13. I don't see we have a shot. I don't know that I'm going to watch. I might watch the first half and see if they're close, but I don't know. I don't see it.
That hurts.
Well, the team is going to be 8-9. I told you that at the beginning of the season. So
which is only off by about 2 or 3.
L, so
okay. Yeah.
I don't.
But this one could be. But then it gets me. So is it Wentz or JJ? Your thoughts? JJ came out and mentioned that his ankle's still a little sore, got a little issue, and they said they were going to bring him back till he's 100%. So I think they just let the cat out of the bag. It's going to be Wentz.
It'll be Wentz, and boy, he's a warrior because I mean, really, his he's in a ton of pain, so that shoulder's bugging him, but he's going to give it a go. I mean, he had that shoulder injury in the middle of that game, and he still led them on that drive. So he's a tough guy.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it's going to matter. Jalen Hurts is an MVP for a reason, right? So
yeah. Then I throw out, because this gets complicated, because if I didn't look at it until I looked at it. So if Wentz starts, win, lose, or draw, right? I guess it really doesn't matter to me. But we play on Thursday. So you get Monday off generally. Tuesday you come and play. Wednesday we travel, and then you have a game Thursday. Can you put JJ in, even if it's win, lose?
No, if you go with Wentz, no. If you go with Wentz this week, you're making a 2-game decision.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Okay, fair enough. That's what I was going to ask.
You don't. And so the question then is going to be: is JJ basically an emergency quarterback? Maybe dressing, but emergency quarterback, and Brosmer's number 2. So if Wentz's shoulder gets dinged again, it could be Brosmer time. I mean,
interesting.
It's not good. Not good. And you want to put a Max Brosmer, who's got all of a couple of preseason snaps against the Super Bowl champions. No,
See,
thank
that's
you.
what the stories are made of. I'd rather Wentz stay in there and he's healthy enough to give us a shot.
Yeah.
Even if, as long as we're in it at the end and I'm still smoking a cigar and enjoying the game or being tense about it, I'll enjoy it. Paulie, real quick, aren't you guys the main thing going to be somewhere? Neeson's Sports Bar.
Oh, yeah,
and
it's
Grill?
coming up. Yes, coming up. Neeson's Bar and Grill in Savage. The main thing, our little fun dance rock cover band, and Friday, November 7th. So
right.
we're practicing, getting ready, and it's going to be a fun time.
All right, we'll try to remind people that November 7th, Neeson's Sports Bar and Grill, and great music. All right, thank you, Paulie. Appreciate you being here, my friend.
All right, thanks.
Go America.
Think about it. Now that school's back